How you doing again, huh? Well, we just cracked open this one, and it's early in the morning still. Faith test, though. These are the books that God gives me, right? And it's amazing what's in these, right? For example, there's the, well, I don't have them all handy right now, right? Because we're not in that study. Oh, right here. You know, don't go to college. He brings the material to you, right? Don't need to go to Minneapolis. Here's the course. United Church of God, right? History in the making. And look at all the paperwork. Look at Brian Shaw. There's the Robert Shaw Jaws right there. July. There's the July. We're keeping that one out. Yeah. My Minneapolis Cups. See how many notes already? Dad, White Knight. Oh, the White Knight. Okay, there's just a few notes here. The White Knight. That's right. We're going to get that one going. It's time to be the snowman come through, you know. And that's why that's all the posts on the Facebook page. You know, it's like Tony, you remember Monero from Saturday Night Live or Fever. He just takes over the dance floor, right? And that's what we do. And I'm not a jukebox hero. I'm a jukebox zero. There's the 88, Delta 88. Wheel inside a wheel. Ooh. So, 10-4 good buddy. And of course, Dad's birthday was October. And of course, that's the 8th month. But 10-4 good buddy. No wonder why we were doing all the 70s road songs, Smoke in the Band at Roy Smalley. Oh, this is about numbers. Oh, hey? Oh, that's your electron. Oh, you don't think he knows the Powerballs and all that stuff? Oh. But what would you do with them, right? And I don't even put my hopes in that. But he's brought us through that, right? What would you do with it? Well, this earth is passing away. But what if it gets saved and everybody just shares the heck out of this and spreads the word love, gentleness? Stop, throw down your arms, and surprise the Lord. Surprise him, say, hey, let's do it for 6 days. Nobody fire a weapon for 6 days on the earth. It doesn't matter what day you start in the Lord, because we only have today. Today, if you hear his voice, this is his plea to you. He's walked amongst you now here in this living soul for 59 years. And 60 is the 6th day. That's what it is. Born in 66, 60, gone at 60. There's your 60, 66. Oh, from 6065 to 6065. Hey, who knows? But God already knows, and he makes it simple for us. Because it was all in our history, the bloodlines, right? And then you got the mind of Christ, the Holy Spirit. And come on, the earth and everything in it belongs to him. What is man? Just stop in the name of love and stop hurting his heart. Isn't that what it's all about? Can't we all just get along, right, Jack Nicholson? Come on, or do you need another nickel? They had it right. And next time, build teepees. Well, hey, where we're going, I believe all you have to do is say it, and it's there. Oh, are you ready for all those places the feet has trodden for the glory of the Lord and for his name's sake, and for fulfilling his will, and even not loving their life to the death, huh? These are the hard, and they're not talking about this right at the regular church. But that's why he's got this aerial antenna, right? Broadcasting class of 95. What? Now, see, 85 was the, 85. See, we're getting into something here now. 85 was the 40th anniversary of Mellencamp Scarecrow. And why is that sufficient? Because I got to play the Scarecrow in No Place Like Home, right? He had a mental disability, right? He needed some mental health service at the government center in Minneapolis. So Scarecrow, and of course it was, see, God had a plan, because Scarecrow was the album back. Grandpa died. I mean, Grandma was on the front porch with a Bible in her hand. See, it's all, he's used it all. So again, stop saying it's evil. Remember, woe to those who call evil good and good evil. God's using it all. Remember, he causes all things to work for his glory. And it's working out all according to the plan, his people. Oh my goodness. Choose the one who has the words of life. Look at the man in the mirror. Don't be like Michael Jackson, gone too soon. Gone too soon. What a life. But and it would be like down to the day you find out that it was all well, it's like programmed, because Dad was a computer programmer. It is written, and it's beyond written in the Bible. It's already written down in his heart, his mind, his thoughts. I know the thoughts I see. If you're wise, walk in them now and start saving a time capsule. You know, he says that where we're going, not even people aren't going to think about the old ones. But I have been working with them, right, Lord? And, hey, save a time capsule for all those happy moments for 59 years that we can just go in there together and just see again where all you were there. So back to the ride. I've been saying people, we ain't been on the ride yet. These 59 years, we've just been like at Space Mountain instead of Zion, and we've been just waiting in line to get. But no, it's been like this. We've been on it, but now it's like this. And we've been getting up to 59 years old and still going. And you come to the full knowledge. Well, at least to the enough knowledge that you know you're living like he's here. Okay, you're fellowship with him. I mean, you're playing the whole day is around him. Holy Spirit leading the way, making the day now, every day now. Do 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 do. Now did I lose track of mine here? So caught up in you. It's the roots and branches, wheats and tares. Here to help. I know it's tough. People that haven't given everything up yet. But it's faith, you know. Just, we're here to help, right? God is to help. But we're going to encourage each other, right? Lift each other up. You know, lift each other up. You know, exalt, you know, edify them. But too many people in the body are edifying themselves, you see. It's going to come down to they love themselves more than their neighbors, you see. And if God was to ask you across the apartment complex, you know, somebody that you lived across there for 7 years, and then he goes at the end, he goes, all right, you lived there, just name 10 things about him. Just 10. And the quicker you answer it, that means it's in your heart. If it takes a long time for you to get it out of there, it means you had your ears shut off, and it hasn't been getting in your heart. See, that's another problem. People got their ears shut off. You know, don't get into the mind. Don't get into the heart. Oh, the eye of the soul. Okay, wow, where are we going? So much, because now we're getting down. Hey, May is almost over, middle May, but June and July. This is Grandpa's month here. And, you know, he passed on, and then, of course, the Jaws, June and July. And, hey, something about the beast and the jaws of death. And, it's who's able to wage war with the shark, huh? Y'all know me. You know how I make a living. I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy. I value my life more than $3,000, Chief. I'll find him for 3, but I'll catch him, kill him, dead. Yeah. That way you get the head, the tail. Oh, the head and the tail. Dying. That's why you see it on the bus, the tail of the bus. You get the head, the tail, the whole God. You know what he says, right? The whole darn thing. Okay. It ain't gonna be easy. It's a thin ride. It's a narrow life. It's a narrow way. Remember, many are called, few are chosen, and it's hard. The sad rich man goes away sad. Even the person that don't even have no money. I was talking to a lady today in next door building. You know, she said, "Oh, so she can only get $2, you know." But I said, "Let's work together. How'd you like to increase that income to like 120 on the first?" "Oh, I can't do that." See, that's what, can't do it. Let's work together. Dad knew how to put the team together. But, you know, the Blues Brothers, it was the band. That's why you see the band. Where's the wisdom keepers that fear God and keep his command and understanding of turning away from evil, okay? Remember, we made clean by the word he's spoken, unless you're still living. You're doing it not his way. And it grieves. I used to say you'll break his heart, but you can't break God's heart, I don't believe. But we can surely grieve him. And that's where all that wrath, it piles on. Think of all the years. Ancient of days he is. He's looked away, he looked away. Elvis looked away to Dixieland. Hey, he's willing that none shall perish, that all come to the full knowledge of the truth. This is the last plea. Believe it or not, Richard Jerome Brenda, a kid from New Hope, Minnesota. There is another, you remember? He is our last hope, right? Remember Star Wars? There, you get to play that one out. There is another, a sister, right? A twin. Oh, it's amazing. Did I put that away already, too? You know, why do you think about the baby, right? Look at it. Remember? About birth. Again, Children's Minnesota. Unless you come on, get that child, you know. God's permitted all. He brought us through all this. It was written in us. But the world has tried to steal it. Joy stealers. And they've been living it up. On the nights on Broadway, broad is the way, death is oh, and many enter there. Hey, come on, you don't want to go through this whole earth experience. And then, like, it was for nothing, right? That's my thoughts, right, Lord? You know, like Starship Troopers, you want to live forever. I do. I've had a very good heavenly life on this earth. Yeah, there's some snags and tears, but it's mostly because of other people. Yeah, I made some wrong choices, but God made me from the beginning, you see, and it was good. What went bad, right? Cares of the world. Want. Came up wanting like LL Cool J. Deep blue sea. Don't end up in the deep blue sea. Under the sea. Well, unless that's where he's dwelling. But I believe we're going to be going wherever. Remember Ezekiel 1? Wherever they went, we went. You jump, I jump. Right there you go. Okay, 14. John 14. 14, that's the address of this place too. Ain't that amazing at this time? 1414. And it's on 11th Avenue South. Revelation 11, of course, you know. And 1442, there, 144, there it is. Okay. We're going to end up this at 15. And it comes down to the 15 rounds, 15 seconds, 15 minutes. They say, hey, God, only 15 minutes. 15 seconds, I mean. Okay, here we go. Bye. Well, we just find this one very, very blessing, Lord. You know, when I was growing up, Dad up in the attic had the Game of Life. And it was the board game, you know, it had all the raised hills and the cars. And of course, this is in the 70s, right? So it looked like the 70s, you know, and you put the little plastic pieces in the car and you drive it around. And I just I just, you know, would just drive around. I didn't know really how to play, but I just had joy driving the cars around in the big mountains, you know, Hot Wheels, right? Matchboxes. And at the end of the days, right? You know, and don't retire, you refire. That's come from a man with wisdom down in Florida, at Coosky's Campground. I believe that was the one, Lord. How you doing? Because they lived in the Coosky Campground, but they had their Winnebago kind of, you know, not kind of. I said kind of. And hey, just add a FRI and you'll have a friend here. A friend to the end. Too bad this isn't Friday. May have a friend on Friday. So here at the end of my days, right, Lord? 58, I get to end it this way, right? The Game of Life. Dad, you know, see ticket back up for play. But how is this Game of Life different, Minnesota Lottery, than the game we grew up with, huh? Rent an apartment, go hiking. Yeah, will you give us a space to hike and, you know, for this God-given free earth? Can we go hiking? That's the question of the day. Any other Davids agree with that? Getting married, pretty tough to do these days. You know, if you're not getting according to the well, the designer's way, right? You're gonna make some what would you call it in clothing? You're making some payday. Oh, everybody sees that payday. Forget the family vacation. You won't have enough. But the 1,000-year reign might be coming up. It's popping up. Looks like we got some dolphins ready to take us some 1,000 years. But there won't be no sea. What would that be like, Lord? Dun, 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 16. Hold on to 16 as long as you can. It's about the youth. Dream cushion. Buy a summer home. Yeah, well, I did blow that. Dad had bought a second house, went down to Florida, St. Augustine with Heidi Hill. I'd be buried, Lord willing, at Hillside Cemetery, northeast Minneapolis. Place with Zach. That's where I come from, the northeast. Grandma did it. Grandpa came from, of course, Chechnya, you know, Czechoslovakia, and it's Chechnya. So that's the area where this Brenda comes from. That area. Payday, make a new friend. Well, you know, like just take this picture right here and see how it's going with the neighbors here. Payday 1, 250, 250. Go shopping. Oh, looks like they're having a crash or something. Second chance. There's Zamya again. Second chance. You see it? Hey, last chance to get up and go. John Mellencamp. This looks like a phone. Would it kill you to answer the phone? Let's see if we got a number here. Let's see. Would that be something, huh? Let's see. No, because you got to have a 612. But with the Lord, so you can take, see, the 5 can transform into a 6. It connects. So if you did that, it'd be, 1 5. So it's a 612. Because all you have to do is it's an easy connect. 612. 5 5 8. Well, that's the 3. 8 transforms 3 into 8. 558. And then we have, oh, no O. No O. How about this O right here? But there is no O. But that's an O. Unsinkable. O5. You at least get a 5 and a 3-6. And you can get a 3-6, but it's not the exact numbers, but it's pretty close. It's right on, because here's the 6. Here's the 7s and 5s, and here they are on the outside. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like the family vacation is going pretty good. Wait till they can't buy or sell unless they have, and it's not even about the system anymore. It's not about fighting no system. We were calling it the D system. Hey, it's about coming to the full knowledge of the truth. And that's the truth. Just ask any family member or your next door neighbor. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for listening. Oh, there's so much more. Now, are you the illegal alien, or is that me? They don't like the doughboys. They don't like the doughboys.